Have you heard of bio-coded electric energy? So your DNA is gathered, and this can be simply via your trash. Once your DNA is gathered, they put it into a supercomputer and run an algorithm that runs biocodes. Bioelectrical transmissions resonate with your body. Then satellites can be used to transmit that signal. That signal will only be heard by the one with the bioresonance. So the only one that will hear the message or receive the bioelectrical transmitted signal would be the person whose DNA had been encoded. These messages could be demeaning with the intent to break one down or possibly throw them off their current path. Some of the messages could be instructive. I was watching a video and a gentleman in it, he was saying every day, new people, he gets 6 to 8 people called targeted individuals, is what they call them, who come to him. And he said an electrostatic field system acts as a jammer, for those that might help. Any targeted individual that takes their case against the government or a government subcontractor, the case is dismissed under national security. The brain is the 21st century battlescape. World War III is an ideological war. DNA in each living being is unique, and that is what is being used to control us. Just like your fingerprint is one of a kind and unique, your brain print has a particular energy signature. If a black op weapon like that was used domestically, uh, emotions could be manipulated, thoughts, perspectives. They could even probably induce illnesses. I mean, stress contributes to illness. Have you ever heard of voice of God tech or synthetic telepathy? Frequency can actually be used to heal or to destroy. I don't know exactly when it happened, but I was told by a former soldier that the voice to skull or voice of God weapon was used, and it had the Arabs lay down their weapons because they thought that Allah was telling them to. So I do believe that's a legit thing. Synthetic telepathy is conscious brain to brain communication between humans through the use of technology. Zuckerberg has proclaimed telepathy is the future of communications. Synthetic telepathy was once confined to the realm of pseudoscience, but today rapid advances are being made in BCI, brain computer interface. Just a thought, why are people who endorse things such as synthetic telepathy at odds with people being telepathic? Not all of them are, but I just think the logic is odd. Seems like a control thing to me. Mindflex is a gaming device in which you use telepathy to move a ball through an obstacle course, so these are out already. Non-invasive, conscious, brain-to-brain communications between human beings through the internet has also been achieved. EEG machines and brain scans through fMRI have essentially enabled a rudimentary form of mind reading. For synthetic telepathy to evolve out of primordial mind reading, it all comes down to deciphering brain activity and neural decoding so as to create a dictionary of thoughts identifying which brain patterns correspond to what thoughts, feelings, words, and ideas. Like BCI is the blueprint from which brain-to-brain interface is made possible, so too will synthetic telepathy offer the possibility of biocomputers. The Danish film Breeder explores the dark side of biohacking. DAHL, Dell, I guess. I believe it's the producer. Says that Breeder is a modern survival horror movie. Basically, humans are treated like animals for the sake of somebody else's longevity, and it opens up the possibility of addressing a lot of issues that people are currently facing. So, COVID has affected another biohacking screen feature, the German Netflix series Biohackers, which was set to air in April but had to be postponed because of the theme. It covers things that would be supposedly too sensitive to air during the time of the pandemic. So, China uses a sonic weapon to disperse crowds or riots, causing discomfort to individuals until they leave an area with the weapon. Science runs off induction, which is a very low-grade form of logic. So China uses a sonic weapon to disperse crowds or riots, causing discomfort to individuals until they leave an area with the weapon. According to the U.S. National Institute of Health, infrasounds effects on the human inner ear include vertigo, imbalance, intolerable sensations, nausea, disorientation, incapacitation, disorientation, vomiting, and bowel spasms.